And I'll tell you, as I travel around, one of the biggest issues on everyone's mind is the pandemic that is ravaging our country. And remember, back in January, Donald Trump knew just how bad the coronavirus was, that it was deadly and airborne. But what did he do with that information? He looked straight into the cameras at the American people and lied about it. He covered it up. Now, can you imagine what you would have done if you had known on January 28th what he knew? What you might have done, what your family might have done to prepare? Can you imagine how our businesses, how our schools might have been able to prepare? How we as a country might have been able to prepare? But Donald Trump doesn't think about what's best for America. He only thinks about what is best for himself. And as a result, we have lost 230,000 lives to COVID. So many people forced to die alone because of the nature of this virus. 230,000 Americans. The last time we experienced loss like this was World War II. In addition, we're looking at over 9 million people who have contracted the virus, and we know it's hitting communities of color the hardest. Latinos are contracting COVID at 3 times the rate of others. Black folks are dying at twice the rate of others. And let's be clear, we are also in the worst economic crisis we have faced since the Great Depression, because Donald Trump failed to contain this virus. He failed to lead. 23 million people are receiving unemployment. 1 in 5 mothers with a child under the age of 12 is describing her children as being hungry in America. In 1 in 6 households, folks are behind on their rent and concerned they may not be able to pay rent. 1 in 4 small businesses have closed. And yet, 9 months into this pandemic, this president still doesn't have a plan to contain it. We have witnessed the greatest failure of a presidential administration in America's history. And on top of it all, President Trump is in court right now trying to end the Affordable Care Act and take health coverage away from over 20 million Americans. He's trying to end protections for the over 100 million Americans with pre-existing conditions. Conditions like asthma, diabetes, high blood pressure, or cancer. Honk, if you know somebody, raise your hand if you know somebody with diabetes or high blood pressure or asthma or breast cancer. Because this fight includes a fight for them. America, we cannot afford 4 more years of Donald Trump. And the first thing Joe and I will do when we are in the White House is get this virus under control. We will listen to the scientists and public health experts. We will provide free testing and treatment, and when it is available, a safe vaccine for all. We will provide schools with the guidance and resources they need to reopen safely, and we will build back an economy that actually works for working people. And let me be clear, Joe and I will not increase taxes on anyone making under $400,000 a year.